You're a beloved actor, so what made you want to direct a film, and why was it Rudderless?
Yeah, why are you going to ruin your beloved status by
right?
directing?
Right. There are two sides of the line, I got to tell you. When I started directing, these guys were having fun and hanging out all the night. Every night I wasn't invited. I went to management and I could feel it.
You had work to do. You know what
did.
I mean? You had to prepare for the next day and stuff. We just had to put on our costumes, make some faces.
Yeah,
you know.
It's really easy what you do. You know that, right?
It's a walk in the park.
We don't want to let that out, but it's a...
And they give you a free lunch.
And yeah, they feed you. And you make more money and work less. So that's a good question. Why would I want to direct? I guess I wanted to tell the story. I wanted to tell the whole story. I wanted to, you know, if it didn't work, it would be my fault. If it did work, it would be to my credit. The actor's purview is very, very small, and I just wanted to, at this point in my career, wanted to try something different and something out of my comfort zone, and I'm glad I did it. And one of the lovely results of this whole experience is I've fallen in love with this business all over again, like a blushing schoolboy. I'm crazy about it. Actors, directors, writers, it's a glorious way to make a living.
It's a little nutty to hear you say it was out of your comfort zone, because from the first day, it was right in his wheelhouse. He had an incredible capacity to gently, shrewdly, intelligently, and with his obvious charm, you know, direct a crew of people working on some complicated material in a forum it's not easy. You know, when you're making an independent movie, you have to work really hard, long hours, short period of time. So you need to have somebody in charge that knows what they're doing. Otherwise, you go to the every man for himself sort of thing. And that was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's to his credit.
Billy
That's the last
and Anton.
compliment you get from me today.
Okay.
Billy and Anton, can you please tell us a little bit about your characters in the film and the experience of, I guess, again, working with him as a director? If you can talk about that a little
Sure. I play Sam, and he is a father who loses his son tragically and doesn't really know how to manage it, and is spending most of his life sort of in limbo, I guess, waiting for some sign to take him to the next phase in his life. And as it turns out, his ex-wife is trying to move on from an unspeakable tragedy, and shares some of the belongings that he had with him, which reconnects him to his son's music and his son's voice and aspects of his son's character that he wasn't really privy to. And he begins to sort of exercise that in public, and bonds with Anton's character, which helps to bring him closer to being in the world again. Yeah?
Good answer.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel that's hard to follow up.
You went to sleep during that.
I just want to say I play Quentin. I play Quentin.
I play guitar.
I play he hears Sam play one of the songs at a bar and I think really connects with the real. He doesn't know that it's really pain that he's hearing, but this just incredible emotion that he hears in this beautiful song. And as a very lonely person himself, and as a great lover and sort of an obsessive when it comes to music, he seeks Sam out to play songs with him. And in turn, basically kind of develops the kind of friendship, becomes a sort of a surrogate, develops a sort of, what's the word that I'm looking for?
Father-son?
He has a surrogate father. He finds a surrogate father in the form of this lonely man, you know, and they're both able to exercise these things that they're feeling through music, which I think is a theme in the film and a beautiful aspect of music itself, that you share things that you can't share verbally through music, through just bonding over playing music together.
How did you find the music in the film?
Liz Gallacher was the musical supervisor, which is the normal way, and then she hooked us up with the indie music world. And I got a lot of songs, and the song that Anton was referencing, which is called Home, was the first song I chose. And it was written by two guys, Simon Stedman and Charlton Pettis. And then I heard more of their music. And at a point, I said, I think these are the guys. So we hired them, and they supply all the songs. There are 6 songs, and they did all of them with the exception of one, which was a guy named Fink, a band named Fink. Mr. Fink. Fink somebody. I don't know. Does anybody know Fink?
Finky McFinkenstein?
Finky. I'll never forget it. Anyway, that's how we got the songs. They're great songs, too.